Itinerary for today. Today, we are headed to the scales right now. It's, about noon here. Gates open allegedly at 2. However, it is already, it is not 2, and there's a lot of people here. So they probably started letting people in early, but we're going to wait. We got to be 2750. We're making sure we're 2750. That's the long and the short.
I mean, they were already after you this morning about your...
I know. So, my window frames, they don't like my window frames. Jump out and go show everybody the window frames that they don't like. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. Hang on, we'll pull Javi up a little bit. So, they don't like these. They say, see, these are my window frames, but they say that this will guide air into the wing. I really had no idea that's what those do.
Yeah,
I just built them because they were cool window frames.
That just, it's a cool looking window frame.
But they don't like them. They said that now these become part of the spill plates. And these are only allowed to be 27 inches. So now they're saying that mine are 27 plus this, which makes them way too long. So they want me to take those off.
So including window frames, you have to be 27?
Including window frames. So that means I could either have this big of a spill plate and this big of a window frame, but I can't believe they don't like my window frames. It's weird. Anyway, so I guess we're gonna take them off. And then they measure here, and they told me that these are too tall. But you know how much too tall they are? They're a 1/16 of an inch too tall. They're a 1/16 here, and they're an 1/8 right there. So these are too tall, which I guess, look, if they're too tall, we're too tall. It is what it is. So I guess we're gonna take these back, take them off, and we're gonna buff these down a little bit and take a little material off the top. Or we're gonna lay something right in here so that when the tape measure hits them, it's still 2 inches. And that's probably what I'm gonna do.
We got some nice tape that we can just kind of stack up.
Yeah. It'd be cool if we could find like a nice piece of carbon fiber or something that was thick. And we just stacked carbon fiber out there. That might be what we do. So we got those two things. Those are our 2 rule infractions. But let me tell you, there's so many other cars that are not even close. I can't even imagine what they're gonna do with those guys. But I know they started with me, and I don't know, they basically said, we started here because if this was legal...
talked about car that's never raced a single soul yet.
Yeah, yeah. It's the one that everybody's worried about, that it's breaking the rules. But it's crazy because it's probably, I literally opened the rule book and said, here, this is what we need to do. This is how we need to build this car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me pull this bar off real quick. Just double check it.
So it should weigh a little less with fuel. It's like plumb full of fuel.
It's got to be like 2850.
Ah, that's you, Dave. They said all Novas are 29.90.
2790. 2785.
27.85. Okay. All right. Should be pretty after fuel, after use fuel and everything. Should be around that. Dave will use a little less fuel than we will.
Because I'm slow.
All right, so we made weight. Well, at least we did so far.
So far.
Things can change.
27.85. After we take the window frames off too.
Oh, that's gonna lose a couple pounds. Yeah. Freaking window frames. I had no idea drag racing window frames were illegal. This seems ridiculous.
Before.
Yeah, not a lot.
How's it gonna work? Or like, I heard you mention something last night about call out or.
So, no call outs.
No call outs.
But we're gonna have grudge racing. So, there is call outs, I guess. So, grudge racing here is, it is grudge racing, but a lot of guys use it for testing. A lot of guys pair up with their buddies and they test and whatever. There's not a rule that says you can't do that. And sometimes we will, I know that I have raced some of my 405 buddies before to make sure that I don't get somebody that doesn't need to know how fast I am.
Right.
We might take that, and me and Sean are talking about taking that approach for this race. So Sean and I might grudge the first round, and then maybe I'll pick somebody else, or he'll pick somebody else, or whatever. But we're gonna grudge race. No, we just weighed.
So yeah, I mean that's a pretty smart approach.
Yeah, that way they don't know exactly what you do. It's not like they know what you run, but at least that way they won't know exactly how. Like they won't go, man. If I race him, I gotta be faster or slower or whatever. Oh, what's going on over there? It's like a fire.
Yeah, like not a planned fire.
So we have 2 rounds of grudge racing / testing, and then after that is first round of race. Well, the race tonight, this is different than the rest of the races. Tonight the race is basically all the cars get together, we all draw out of a hat, you pair up who you pair up, and you go race. And the first round winners move to they are in the invitational. First round losers are not. They do not get to race Saturday, and that's a totally different format than we've ever done before.
Is there any chance to race back or anything like that, or they're just?
I don't think today. No, I think they have to race their way in at the next race, which is in Jupiter in 2 weeks.
As you can see, the pits are pretty cool. There's you got Kai Kelly, got Dave, Sean, and probably everyone else you can think of. We got the t-shirt lady. Chair's just slanging the t-shirts.
Just ready, trying to make a first good lick of the season. Let's get this one out of the way, man.
You said we were coming.
So gotta go A to B and try to make make the first one count. You know what I mean? And we try not to waste them. You know what I mean? Ryan's real. We don't waste too many passes on rods, tires, on equipment. Right. He gets the most money out of his equipment. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try to go fast. Give it to me for riding my truck. And then I change the radio to like number 2, setting 2, and it works. First one?
A little greasy, bud.
It was a little greasy, but
It looked good though.
For the first lick, and we didn't have to. I didn't have to pedal it. I mean, I'll take it. You know.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't think I was in there going yeah.
Nah, yeah, you had to drive it.
lick.
Like fucking. Yeah. Mine wiggled in a little.
Oh, he hadn't?
Man, I ain't seen those yet.
What, little carbon guys?
Oh yeah.
No, not crazy looking.
That's good. Oh, you don't, I mean, you gotta hide them?
Nah, we ain't hiding them.
No, I'm kidding.
They just, you only open them when you pull the chutes.
Good job, bud.
Yeah, bud.
Good job, Sean. Nice job, baby. You too, buddy.
I mean, it looked a lot sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was all over the track?
Yeah.
It's the most of it to see you drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not straight.
But I mean, I really haven't seen, from what the little bit I saw, no one really just made like a...
That's what I was saying.
Nobody's made a good, like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even think anybody stayed in it the whole time.
For Sean and me to stay in it
Yeah.
the whole way, and I think Dave stayed in it the whole way, that's pretty good.
I really didn't even know you knew how to do this.
There's not a lot of things, and there is some things I know how to do, but I don't tell them I know how to do them, so that way I don't have to do them. But I fucked up one day, and I learned how to do this, now I have to do this all the time. Bobby, I need you. This is the part nobody wants to help you with.
I think you're the only one that knows how to do it.
Everyone wants to come racing, but nobody wants to work.
Come on now. No. Look, okay, I'll sort of point this out.
You did that. I didn't have nothing to do with
I
that.
took that off.
You did? I got you a heat gun. You put that on?
Put that there.
Yep.
So you're all about go?
You're all about show.
Had the wheels cranked as fuck over there.
Got her straight as him.
Had the right pressure.
Sure.
Yep.
It pulled to the right. Maybe you had less air pressure on the right side.
It said I had the right.
It pulled to the right because of the same deal. It shook the tires in the one too.
You did the same exact thing you did in the other lane.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't think that.
You were a ways from the wall though.
Yeah, I don't think it was that close. No, I didn't feel like it.
No. I think if you would have stayed in it longer, it got closer.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think they're gonna run round one?
They've already said they're not.
Oh, okay.
They're planning it till tomorrow.
So we're done.
They're done for the night.
Hard to get something under because you can't. Everybody doesn't know it, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't understand that though.
So,
You know, this was like this against the crank. If that belt decides it doesn't want to ride center because you had something on this. Even though it's coming off, like on a barrel, there's nothing but belts. Sometimes little stuff like
yeah, we use shoulder pulleys on other things, so it maybe have something to do, and we use the same 22 tooth pulley on other applications where we do have pulleys on.
Bolts.
Let her go.
Oh, yeah, you can let that.
Loctite?
We can just watch them. It's all right. We don't want to put Loctite on these because of that, because of what we just did. All right, we're good, bro.
What's your name? Chris is driving my car, man. He's totally yesterday we were over there and it was going for where's the wrench?
Oh man, that hurt.
I saw you guys drain it. We just put the oil back in there, right?
Yeah, we just put oil in it. Okay. There's a drain pan. You can look at it if you want. Wherever it went. That was clean. It was a clean drain pan. Looks good, Walt? All right. Yeah, just right. I'll put that's the last thing I'll put. I wish you'd have just put a piece of strap. What's up, dog? Oh, let's talk about.
You want to give me a little rundown?
Oh, what happened before
Like
first
the first
round?
time, first time, yeah.
Before first round, first start up of the day, they came and was I started it. I was like, man, I'm gonna start it one more time, put it in gear, run it through gear, get the training, get in the rear end warmed up. Sean Bernova's there chilling, and he can't help himself. He's got, you know, can't leave fuel alone. So he starts touching the fuel drive. It's on fucking fire, like hot. I touch it, so shut it off. Start talking about it, thinking about it. So I go, I'm gonna go start Dave's car. So I go over to Wheeler, start Dave's car. Ice cold, bro. So it's like, got thrashed. Get back before first round. Well, we made it, man. You know, I got some friends, and you know, Pro Charger got my back, so we got to put it back together and made the first round and put one on Finney.
Yeah.